So, the Chad Council sends only one horseman, even to the past. No, this visit is unsanctioned. In fact, no one knows you're here. Yes, you have overcome many obstacles to stand here before me. But sometimes the hero dies in the end. Ask your brother. Interesting. Perhaps you'll succeed after all. Either way, it will be quite a show.
Alright. Hello, interwebs. Just the Hustle here, and today we're talking everything you need to know Darksiders 2. So, now first, Darksiders 2 is the sequel to Darksiders, The Journey of War. A horseman of the apocalypse out to right an atrocity he didn't cause, but he's being blamed for. Personally, a must play, but we're talking Darksiders 2 here. This game is an awesome adventure-based platformer with a high reflex curve. While you could technically get through this game with a tanky build, be prepared for some work. It's a platformer, so puzzles are involved, but most rely on some simple brain teasing, and most can be avoided. There is a loot system that makes every fight feel worth it. Every piece of gear has purpose. You can customize how you play the game down to your favorite elemental type, and character progression pretty much works along a skill tree that, if studied, can be tweaked to match your strengths or weaknesses. If you're rocking the DLC, there's this crucible available around level 5 that basically sits as a giant arena for you to test your skills. Um, and with 100 rounds, it's pretty much worth it. Plus, you get items for competing, should you get the distance or retire early. There are unique items such as relics and possessed weapons which carry special attributes, and these really add depth to combat. Possessed weapons act like weaponized Kirby. They suck up attributes of other weapons and allow you to carry on
This
to the
has
next
been the
weapon.
journey so far.
You could basically build any weapon you wanted to if you
The
found the right
Lord of
possessed
the
weapon,
Black
that is.
Stone is vanished.
And
His
spoiler less,
smile a
the
promise.
story is
There is more
definitely
to
worth
come.
checking out.
Will you find the
Definitely,
strength to
def.
restore the Third
See what I did
Kingdom?
there?
Or is it your
Anyway, with
brothers
Microsoft and Sony
who will
pushing the definitive
emerge?
edition for 30 bucks, this epic fantasy is a steal. Well, this is just a hustle, and I'm signing off. Or so I was. But first, I want to talk about character builds and what you could do in this game. Now, here's a maxed out level 30 character. Can't get any more experience as you can see. But what I want to show you is his abilities and his weapons. Now, weapons in this game are incredibly important, and so is your gear in general, but it's more so about how you spec. How you play this game is up to you. Um, the necromantic side allows you to summon more things. Basically, you fight, and you can fight, but you're relying on your magical abilities more so. While the harbinger side allows you to fight more so than anything else. you'll survive on your basic abilities, but you can augment them in crazy ways. Now, my build allows me to build up Wrath pretty quickly and hit incredibly hard. Um, Unstoppable basically allows me to increase my critical strike damage, which has a big role to play in my build. And I also build up not only Reaper energy, but what is the other energy called? I cannot remember. But arcane energy in order to summon all these things if I wanted to. Um, yeah. Game time played 39 hours. Yeah, I really do love this game. I do plan on doing a nightmare run eventually, but yeah. Anyway, Health Steal and Wrath Steal are very rare weapon traits. They are very important. They allow you to do exactly what it says, Health Steal and Wrath Steal. Health obviously is your health, and Wrath is that mana I was talking about a little earlier. So 31%. Basically, every time I do damage, I get 31% of that back. Yeah, let that sink in. 31% of whatever amount of damage I do, I get back. I do have a couple different possessed. Well, I have more than a couple, but I'm not using the other ones. In order to build a possessed weapon, all you have to do is can't remember. Why can't I not remember? Oh, there you go. You go to the weapon itself and you hit upgrade. And from upgrade, you go over here, in which you use these as sacrificial items to upgrade. Now, I'm gonna show you two different things. Well, a few different things. First, you'll see all these talismans I have here. They're level 40 and they're white. They have a purpose, but I'll get to that in a second. Now, you see this? No, the Iblis Rig I'm not going to use, but we'll use. We'll use. I want to make sure that I show you what I need to show you. Execution chance. Okay. We are going to make a weapon with critical damage. Yeah, critical damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that white bar that's leveling the item goes as far as it can. And then we use the last item that we want to use, the stat, at the end. Now, you can upgrade something and use the stat, the critical damage, right? Yeah, critical damage. Now, you could do a bunch of items with stat upgrades and hope that it'll have critical damage in there. Like by doing critical damage now and then let's say doing a bunch of wrath per kill or arcane critical damage. There's a chance that that stat will be there, but it's not 100% basically. The only 100% way I know of doing it is by waiting to the very end of your upgrade. So right when it's right there about the level, I could do it again. Right when it's right there about the level. What was I gonna go for? Oh, I was gonna go for execution chance. Right at the end, you sacrifice it, and you get that. You see? So now this weapon has, uh, I cannot see. I'm sorry, but it has execution chance now. So yes, you upgrade it. You push that bar all the way over to the edge, and oh yes, these. Now, let's say you don't want to waste weapons. You want to level this thing as fast as possible, but you don't want to waste your good weapons. Then you can buy amulets. Now, the place to buy the amulets is from Volgrim, And if you play the game, you'll find Volgrim. I don't really have to tell you where he is, but once you find Volgrim, he'll be able to sell you these level 40 talismans. Use them and you'll be able to get those talismans, like I was saying. Now gear. Um, there are also these golden weapons which are special. They're unique, should I say. There's only one in the world. They have different abilities and whatnot. This beastie comes from the Crucible. Anyway, um, they have different abilities. Midas Touch, special ability, gives me gold still. That is why I have so much money. And armor. Armor is important, but be honest with you, you can play around with what kind of armor you wear. You might find that you're not too armor reliant. My character is very reliant on his abilities, as I said before.
I have to go alone.
Try to show off real quick. This is the Crucible I mentioned. Um, get into this real quick. The map. Uh, Figure out how to use the map. Or is it that you can't get out of the Crucible? I don't think that's the case, but you can teleport, you can fast travel around the world or universe
Where do
in a
you
sense.
wish to start?
And just to make the point, I will use the possessed weapon that we had just created. This one, right? Yeah, this is the one. Actually looks real similar to my last ones though. It's pretty weak. But it does have an execution chance. Um, as you see, certain abilities have certain traits. Execution chance allows you to do the little B attack. Um, Health steal, as I said before, allows me to drain health. Yeah, like I said, they look very similar, but I'll show you. And no, I'm really not trying right now, but as you see, health is back up. Let them hit me. And basically because of my build,
This is no place for this.
oh, missed. But anyway, um, that is basically Darksiders 2. As you see, the skill tree is the skill tree. 3 points each in each ability. Money can be used to buy weapons and armor. There are two different game mode, no, three, four different game modes. Nightmare mode, there is no extra lives. Basically, you play one game, and once you die, you're dead. And then normal modes where when you die, you restart at a checkpoint. But anyway, this is just the hustle, and I am signing off for real this time. Y'all keep playing. Peace.